We're continuing to follow a developing story tonight. A 10-year-old boy was reportedly able to escape being kidnapped from his East Brainerd neighborhood thanks to a lesson he learned when he was even younger. And his mother is sharing her side of the experience.
It's a feeling that you don't really understand. You're trying to comprehend, but if you don't have answers, you're just sitting there like, okay, what do I do? What do I do? Did I do everything? Right. And that's just where I'm at right now. I'm just very saddened that it happened, especially since we're going through a pandemic. The last thing on somebody's mind should be coming to take somebody's child, and then having to deal with it being my child. And I'm like, oh goodness, this is real. This is something that I have to deal with for the rest of my life and the rest of his life in counseling.
Wilson says her parents were inside the home while she was at work. Her son was checking the mail when he says a white man wearing a ski mask put him in the trunk of a car. The boy's credited with thinking quickly, pulling a lever in the back of the trunk to open it so he could escape. He then ran away and used a phone to alert his grandparents. His mother says she taught him about the trunk mechanism and how to operate it at a very young age.
Not many people think that 3-year-olds listen or pay attention or remember anything, but at 3 he used to say, "Mom, hey mommy, what's that? Hey mommy, what's that?" And as a parent you're like, oh, here's another question. Here's another question. But it was just one of those moments. It was like, oh, well, you know, because the trunk, you see the picture of the trunk on the back, and then you see these little 3 dots that kind of curve like you jumped in a Running Man. And he was like, what is that? And I said, well, somebody puts you in the trunk. I don't care what kind of car it is. You pull that. You find that button, and you pull it, you jump at and run. Don't look back. I don't care if you think they're on your tail. You feel like they're on your tail. Keep on pushing.
She says she would urge all parents to teach their children to be aware of their surroundings. The Hamilton County Sheriff's Department is investigating. Wilson's son described the vehicle as being black in color with heavily tinted windows and a Trump sticker on the back. According to the subdivision's Facebook page, the man is described as having long blonde hair, and he's at least 6 feet tall. If you know anything, call the number you see there on your screen, 423-622-0022.